What's good, y'all? This is episode 3. Give us a second. You already know, it's your host, Mr. Streetz. To my right is my co-host, Shanise.
Hello.
To my left, my co-host, Lo Quis. Before we start, I want to address my the narcissistic running thing that we got going here because I'm not narcissistic. I just know I'm a star, and that's just what happens. You know, I'm gonna get there. I'm a star, just ain't in the sky yet. But anyway.
Oh, okay.
Haters gonna hate, but one day we're gonna look back.
I support you. Shut up.
Yeah, don't say that.
No, come over.
Oh.
It's like that today. I feel goofy as hell. How y'all feeling today?
I'm feeling good. I'm feeling great.
What about you?
I'm feeling great.
You didn't say that too convincing.
Because why would you just call me a hater? I'm stuck in
Nothing over. They see
you.
It's
Yeah.
okay. You doing good. I am sometimes.
Yeah, I'll beat your ass.
I gotta really hate you. Yeah.
No.
This is episode 3, so by now y'all know I should be trying to bully. This ain't nothing new.
All the time.
And you just disagree with me to disagree with me. I said that last episode. This ain't nothing new.
Hershey Kiss, they are black and white. I was about to say, if you're not this motherfucking Hershey Kiss.
That is actually, I guess that could take us to our first topic.
There we go.
So,
Black and white.
it turns out, yeah. So, since I was born, I guess since I can remember, there's always been the same Hershey's commercial, and I didn't really notice that because I don't really give a damn about the commercials, but they changed the commercial when people are in outrage. It just so happened that there's a black man and a black daughter in their new commercial, and it starts off the traditional way, but the little daughter comes and brings her brown hen in and takes the Hershey after the jingle, and she starts making cookies with her father. It promotes all kinds of positivity, but for some reason, people don't like it. Some say they don't like it because of the editing of the transition between the jingle to the new beat that they made. I hear nigger. Some people say that they just want tradition. I hear nigger when they say that too. Nobody wants to say what the real problem is. I went and looked at a video of it on YouTube, and it was probably 360 likes, and it was 1.9K dislikes. But, like I said, that is just saying nigger undercover. That's the only way. That is just saying it without saying it. Everybody's outraged because it's not because the commercial have changed, because that, like I said, that commercial has been the same since we were little. And we're 30.
Everybody eat Hershey's.
But everybody changes commercial. But all of a sudden they mad. This commercial is offensive because it's different. Like, no, get the fuck out of here. At least if you're gonna at least say what your problem really is. I don't know. Y'all got anything to say about that?
It's bullshit.
It's sad. Really.
They know right now we running the world. That's just the way it is. Some people are mad of the whole Black Lives Matter thing. So, some people just probably feel the type of way, but we're talking about candy bars, like little candy this big, and they mad about who's in the video. It's a little girl and it's her family, and they like the chocolate.
I'm gonna tell you how corny I am. When I was younger, in probably high school, I used to be like, okay, when it came around this time, I'm gonna get a Hershey Kiss, and if it's like a girl I like, it'd be like,
that's a game, bro.
Nah, it'd be like, okay,
game, bro.
Like,
Tell a chick buy you a Hershey Kiss
no, this is corny. Listen, I'm like, okay, it was a backup plan. Like, okay, you want to kiss? You want to kiss? And then they be like, yes, and pucker their lips. Like, I'm like, ew. I'm like, nah, I'm in the Hershey. I didn't mean.
Or you can be like, or you can be like, it's fire. It's fire. But you can be like,
that shit wasn't working out.
No, listen. Wait. I got it. I got chocolate from my chocolate.
Oh, shit. What if you like white girls? I don't.
Get them the white chocolate.
Nothing wrong.
That wasn't out back then.
Well, she had a black.
I have no preference. I didn't mean to say that, but
Right.
all women are beautiful. Yeah.
All chocolate tastes the same except for if it's dark chocolate.
Wait, what?
Don't take that the wrong way.
What other way do you take that? What do you mean by that?
Forget it. The people didn't like the commercial. We love the jingle. Send me Hershey's.
Alright, so while we're on the topic of, I guess, complexion, if you want to put it that way, Malotto has faced backlash about her name, so she's changing her name to Big Lotto, I think it is. But a lot of people really don't know that mulatto is an offensive term. But you can look it up and see the original definition of what it means, and you can see why people would be offended by calling that. My mother is mixed, and she don't like that word at all. And when I was younger, I learned early because people used to say it like it was normal and shit, like don't say that shit, basically, because it's offensive. It means, don't quote me, but it means something like a purebred mixed with a donkey or some shit like that. That's what it means. But, yeah. So, you can take it as her taking it back if she was going to keep it, or if it made her feel some way and she didn't know what it meant officially. I mean, she had to know loosely what it meant because she's black and white.
Not for nothing, they're taking it too far. They're looking too deep in that word and everything.
I mean, yeah, everything is outrageous.
Yeah.
To people now.
She probably doesn't have the mulatto. She's mixed. It's just a term. Like,
I don't even think that
America was gonna drag it. Like
America's just gonna drag everything now. Did you see the Kevin Hart movie where he was taking care of the dude that was a paraplegic?
Yeah.
The old dude, he was in the wheelchair.
Yeah. So people were mad because they said that man he wasn't really a paraplegic. They said that they should have got somebody that was a paraplegic to play that role. What the fuck? Like what? Like okay.
That's too much. But
right.
Mulatto,
and you want Kevin Hart to really take care of the real paraplegic?
It don't make sense.
That makes no sense at all.
That wasn't a serious movie though. It was
It was a good. That's one of my favorite Kevin Hart movies actually. Right. It was a good movie. But I feel like how can I put this? So. Like they say how black people should play the voices of animated characters if they're black in the thing. I could understand that to an extent. But then sometimes I really don't care either. Except when like Cleveland on Family Guy, it kind of pissed me off because like I grew up watching Family Guy, and then the stuff that Cleveland says is like okay if it's coming from a black voice. But when you realize that he was voiced by a white man and he was making those jokes, it kind of makes stuff different.
The only voices I like that was played by cartoons is Toy Story.
Tim Allen and
what's the other guy name? The main one.
Tim Allen is one of the main ones.
I know he's Buzz. Tim Allen is Buzz. Who's Woody?
I can't.
Tom Hanks.
Yeah.
They did a phenomenal job. I'm mentioning it because that's all my kids like to watch. Toy Story.
No, but it is crazy. But then I was gonna say, but like how I don't like when they say like a gay person should play a gay person in a movie.
No, that's too much.
I kind of agree with that to an extent because like sometimes we be making these straight men kiss other men in shows.
That's why acting.
But like you might as well.
But it's like I know you have the month. I can't even get it out. Like, you must have to pay them like a lot of more money.
I'm going to say that. Money is involved first. These people know exactly what they're going to do.
But how much amount of money can somebody give you to want to like do that Uncle Clifford scene?
But period, everything. But then even that, if you think about it deeper, that's a stereotype of
Uncle Murder, whatever his name was. Like he must have got paid millions just for that part.
I doubt if he got paid millions.
How can you even justify that?
But
as an actor, you have to understand everything that's going on.
But
I need that part.
But at the same time,
and in most cases, a gay person know what they're getting into. If it's a real gay person, fine. Somebody that's not, they read the script, they understand their role. All of that.
I think Hollywood kind of stereotypes what a gay person is because. When you say that, I feel like it's kind of, if you look at a deeper level, it's kind of offensive because they don't have to be a certain kind of way. Like in a movie, if this man, like, to me, and this is just from my opinion, so don't kill me because you know how sensitive these subjects are. But like, boom, say you in a movie, you walk up to a person, right, and he's the teller at the what's the name? The only way, because I feel like what makes you gay or heterosexual is who you sleep with at night behind closed doors. Your preference, right? So unless he's acting completely feminine when you go when you ring the bell, he comes up animatedly gay, how they do in Hollywood. That's saying that that's how all gay people are, and that's not really how some gay people are straight like straight tough guys, like you know what I'm saying. So it's about you don't know what a person does, but I feel like it has gotten kind of screwed because not screwed was not I'm just gonna say that I can't think the word right now, but because the fight before was that they wanted to be represented, they wanted to be accepted, and they wanted to be what they do behind closed doors is their business. That's what the fight was. But I feel like the people, like even when I say, like I feel like the people that would be offended, like the people that are are higher up are the people that's taking it and making it beneficial to them. They're using these people's plight and these people's life and their struggle, and they're exploiting it just like they do the black culture to make it beneficial, because right now they have their rights and they have their movements going on and it's popular, so they want to take advantage of it. Yeah. But I feel 100%. Like really they shouldn't be stereotyped. They're people. They're just like there is no one way that a gay person is. Just like there's no one way that a black person is. There's no one way that a white person is. So in a movie or in a casting thing, like unless it's I don't really know how to put it, because I feel sexually that's what defines me as a heterosexual. Like, so I don't know if that's offensive to say. I would say it vice versa, because I'm straight because I like women. Like, so I feel like what makes you.
So can you play a gay part?
Can I play a gay part?
Yeah.
Probably not. I'm not.
But if they offering you saying this gonna blow your career up, this gonna get you where you need to be.
But I can't do it because
you can't do that.
So these roles are out there. They throw them out there. If you pitch it, because you have to audition. If you pitch it, then you got the job. But listen,
let me explain why. So for one, I couldn't play it because. All right, let me say this the right way. All right, it depends. So one, if it was. I gotta be openly gay or like openly flamboyant or something like that. But I feel like that's stereotypical for them, and I couldn't do that anyway. But my second point is, if it's not that kind of role and it's about the struggle of a gay man and some kind of thing, like give that role to a gay person so they can tell their story, they can relate, they can play that part.
Some people are offended. Having a gay person play a role of a gay person, it might won't fit for them because that's emotions involved, and it might offend them quicker than an actor.
But think about
depending on what you got them doing.
Okay, but let's think about somebody that was a gangster turned actor, and then they play gangster roles. They tap into those emotions because that's where they came from. That's the people that they go to play those roles. It's not different.
It is different.
But
Tommy played a gangster in Power, but then in real life he looked well. But
I'm talking about real gangsters that end up changing their life and then becoming gangsters.
The transition is not that big though. If somebody came to you right now and asked you to be Ghost, would you do it?
Yeah, but what's
the difference between somebody say, what's the dude's name from P-Valley?
Uncle Clifford.
Uncle Clifford. No. The rapper name. Lil Murder. He's a rapper.
But you want to know the difference? You want to know the difference? Allegedly, I've sold things. Allegedly, I've tucked things. Allegedly, I've lived traces of that. So, I've never lived the other way. That's the difference. I can relate to that character. I can play him because I've seen it with my eyes. I've seen shit like that. I've experienced it. That's my and one day I want to act. I want to do certain stuff. I want to write. I want to write shit. I want to.
Okay, so if you want to act and they offer you a role, and it's sometime in this role, no matter if it's like series 1, episode. Season 1, season 2. You could do a whole 3 seasons. What about the 3rd season? You got to do some gay shit.
No.
You just have to say no.
What they say? Yes.
You got a contract.
But the difference is, I create my shit so that I can be in control. That's what my whole goal is. I'm not trying to. If I don't have control,
if they came to you was like, when you play this gay role and you control it, you could do it. Would you do it?
No.
You want to write the scene or nothing? You don't have to be that openly. You can just do whatever you want to do.
Whether it's openly or not openly, it's still gay.
And it's not offensive. I mean, it's not me having anything against their lifestyle, but it's just not my lifestyle, and I'm not gonna portray.
Do you think that'll hurt your career?
It's not about my career. No, it probably will boost it in some kind of way. But it's about integrity. It's about how that's not me. That's not. I have nothing against them with their lifestyle, but that's not me. So why would I portray?
They have to include the gay community because it's a part of life, but
I don't know anything about it. So like, why would I step into their realm if that's something? Then nigga, most of the time you either method act or you do research on your goddamn role, and I'm not trying to do that research or method act and that kind of thing. Like, no offense, but it's just not my thing.
What are we talking about, Malotto?
No, but it kind of get there. It's just a trend.
Malotto, I love your name. If you change to Big Lotto, I kind of feel like you going with everything that's going on right now. Everybody, for some reason, using the word big right now.
I don't know. I feel like
do what you got.
No matter what you go with, we still must support you. No matter what you do.
You're doing your thing.
It's like whether it's Lotto, Big Drip, no matter what. We there.
And that goes to say to everybody, from what I was just saying, what I was coming from is a place from my understanding. Do what's right for you at all times. Like how you feel, that's what you.
Exactly how Donald Trump feels, that's what you do. Because he do what he want to do.
I mean, he became the president of the United States.
Where the fuck did
I mean, it's true. It's true though. It's true. He became the president of the United States, regardless of the hard.
Not for nothing. I'm not for nothing, Marquise. I'm starting to think that you are Donald Trump.
No. Donald Trump confidence is like everything. That's what I'm trying to get at.
So do you admire that?
No. If you be yourself. Wait, I admire somebody.
Like you want problem? No.
I admire somebody that confidence, but I always use him as a theory because
his ignorance.
He don't care, basically. Okay. And if you care about what the people say, it's nothing you do is gonna work. He don't care. 100 people told him no, and he still did it. They still telling him no. He still doing what he want to do.
I mean, you gotta.
That's the good part about him. But how he acts, yeah, we hate it, but he don't care.
I think it's nuts. He really is. But you gotta admire that part. That's what it's. No, nothing. My philosophy on life, period, is that nothing is 100%. Nobody is 100% good. Nobody's 100% bad. Like everything is the percentages is wavered. There's nothing is 100% in any aspect. So, boy, never mind. I'm not even going.
Huh? All right, go ahead.
No, I'm not. Guys, do we want to talk about the verses that's coming up?
Oh yeah, let's get to it. I want to hear what Shanise got to say.
Ashanti versus Keisha Cole.
They are both very great artists, and let me tell you, I love them both. Different eras, different times of my life, got me through different situations, but
sent from heaven.
It's like you gotta put some respect on Keisha's name. And Ashanti is great, worked at everything, but it's like Ashanti should have been against somebody else. Like Ashanti came out when Tweet came out. You feel me? Like,
did you just put Ashanti and Tweet in the same?
They both came out in the same.
What do you? Okay, so.
But Ashanti killed her. Like
you say, okay, you got Ashanti here, and you got this big list. You got Tweet with the song about playing with herself. That's it. That's no comparison.
I'm not saying that. I'm just saying. But
she got Keisha. Team Keisha Cole over there. I got Ashanti.
Are you serious?
100%.
100%. What song can Ashanti kill Keisha?
I don't feel like.
It ain't. No, I ain't gonna lie. Ashanti got like when Ashanti played Foolish. That's it. Where they be like, oh my god, like that's the party. Where they.
I remember.
It don't matter. But as soon as Keisha Cole play anything, it's gonna be like she can play. What you think?
Listen, I'm gonna tell y'all this. Listen. I'm gonna tell y'all what this battle gonna do, and it's gonna do it for both of them. It's gonna show both. It's gonna show that both sides got sleepers that y'all don't know about. Y'all don't realize how much music that both of them
We turning up Saturday.
I don't feel like it's gonna make us realize how much music they got. Because if you're a true fan of it, you already know
but
what
you don't
they got. When they play it again, they gonna be like, oh shit, yeah, I forgot about that song.
Exactly, that's my point.
Yeah,
But I was in love with both of them at different times in my life.
He ain't even talking about the music.
But Keisha Cole, yeah, I'm not.
Who did you team who?
But Keisha Cole,
what you got?
Keisha Cole pissed me off.
You don't even know that lady, bro.
He ain't even choosing the side right now.
It ain't about knowing her. It's just about, I thought you the more you know, okay, so this is going to transition to our next topic, but the more you learn about a person now that the internet is open and you can see your celebrities, you learn more about them and it kind of turns you away.
Keisha Cole had the TV show.
So no, it wasn't even that show. It was when OT Genesis remixed her song and she was bitching about it. She was so mad. Huh? You ain't hear when he was doing that? 'Cause you never knew that I was crazy.
I'm gonna be honest, we ain't want to see that.
No, but why did she get mad? Like, why does it bother her that
Because
he did
the moral of the story, the concept word in your sentence is her song.
But okay, but if somebody parodied my song, like I was saying to my brother.
So he made fun of it. She got mad.
No, listen, he wasn't making fun of her. Yes, he wasn't making fun of her. He was making fun of. But listen. If somebody like Ride Out, like if somebody came with a country western version of bullets through your drive door, knock you through the passenger, you think I'm gonna be mad? I'm gonna share it because it's just somebody showing some kind of homage to my music. People take themselves too seriously, and I feel like she took herself too seriously.
She not with that gang banging.
But it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It wasn't for her.
Who you got? You ain't say who you got.
Right. Talking about Genesis.
Keisha over here, Ashanti over here.
Yeah,
who you got?
Man.
What song he made again? Push it.
It don't matter, bro. It's just the fact that.
Oh no, yeah. Cut it.
Oh yeah, that's a song. Cut it. Well, but that was
cut it. That's not. Close.
Wait, what was the song?
No, you need to cut it.
No, that's not him. That's not him.
That was him.
No.
Okay, that's enough.
Wait.
Whoop our ass.
OT.
I know he a gangster though. Nah, but he's a good ass performer though because he performed at. I remember he performed at some show.
I'm like, go get the money.
Yep.
Go get the money.
That's got you. Okay, bam. All right. Next.
So
Keisha. It's the motherfucking winner. Period.
I don't look at these, in all honesty, I don't look at these as verses. I look at them as people celebrating. By the end of every verses, the fans win. I know that's a cliche.
This is probably the first verses I'm gonna actually watch.
Really?
I watched all of them.
You ain't watching Aretha Franklin and
That was dope.
That was really nice.
Classic.
That one and then you ain't watch Gucci and the dude?
Nigga, how we do it? You commentated on it.
Listen, I'm a Jeezy fan, so that was easy.
Oh wow.
That was easy.
And then who else was it before them?
They had Fab and Jada.
Oh, yep, Fab and Jada.
I watched
DMX
a couple
and somebody.
segments of that. I didn't watch none of that.
I didn't watch DMX.
DMX and Snoop Dogg was dope.
Yeah, but Fab and Jada was good
I
too.
catch the highlights, but
Didn't Styles get up there?
no.
Somebody else. I watched another.
No, it was like 112 versus somebody.
It's been a lot of them.
It was a couple of them.
Alright, so with that being said, with Corona, we have had all these different avenues. We previously talked about them, like verses and all of that. But it seems to come at an ironic time where the world has completely came into an internet-based world. Like, I know I'm a gamer, and video games where you used to be able to sit with your friends, they don't make it like that anymore. They make it so that you gotta play online. We're in school. I feel like that our kids have been built and geared to be able for this world. Like, I don't want to be a conspiracy theorist and say that this shutdown was planned a long time ago, but my son has been able to use a tablet since he was 2-3 years old. So
These kids are smart.
but and then now they got to go to school on a computer. It's just like all this stuff transcends with itself. Go ahead, you can score them by. She's probably gonna grow like a commando.
I mean, once she had to use the bathroom, what do you want her to do?
Yeah.
Don't put my daughter on blast.
No,
you did that shit, babe. You did that shit.
I said she. You said my daughter.
Wait, what topic we on? What topic is we on?
No, I'm doing it right now.
Okay.
So the internet.
Come in though. The internet what?
How has the internet transition to the internet affected you? Smart ass.
I don't know. I feel like the internet is really a big problem. It's a yay and nay because as far as like the way we grew up with no internet and the way that my child is growing up with internet is a big effect. Like the internet is everything. Like I don't know what. First of all, with the online school and shit like that, what makes them think that kids that's not smart enough not gonna be on the computer on the test but on their phone looking for the answers and shit like that?
Never. I would never do that.
But you know what? The great thing about it is that when my kid we do her shit, she really don't do that. Like she really be on the paper and what you call them. But if that was us and we had the internet,
I would cheat my ass.
you said you wouldn't?
If I had
No, I
to.
would.
Oh, you bugging. I would have been like, I would have been
But
computer
actually,
yeah, the answer is.
I'm mad as hell because when I was in 12th grade, I had a test, and that's when the phones first start like trying to get a little smart. You go on the internet a little bit. I had to do like a world map or some shit, and I try to go to the bathroom and pull it up, but I ain't have enough data.
Swear to God, I used to always do that. Go to the bathroom, get the phone, and then come back to the test, like try to get as much answers as you could, and then go
You
back
see
to the
where
test.
their brain was at in school.
Shut up. We all made it out.
I was smart.
But I think that the internet, like, really, it depends on the mindset of the child and the person, period, whether it's adult or child. How far, you know what I mean? But it's a big, I can't think of the word. It's a big
Distraction.
It's a distraction, it's peer pressure, it's a lot of things.
But the world is so like, information is so accessible. That's why these kids are so advanced. But it's like, when you're smart and you don't have no discipline with it, it can lead to crazy things. These kids don't really, like, they know everything, but they don't know what to do with it.
Right.
See, us, we lived, like, we didn't have access. We had to learn.
We are really privileged.
We had to learn. We had to go outside and bump our heads. You know how many times I done fell from a tree or trying to build a clubhouse or they don't have these scrapes and bruises and playing tackle football in the field.
They don't, like, my daughter, she can have fun all by herself, like, literally, she the only child already. So it's just like, in the crib, in her room, you'll be like, damn, I didn't see her all day. Where's she at? Like she in her room, on the phone, on the game. Or to me, hanging up some LED lights. Everything is electronic. If you take all electronics, these kids ain't gonna know what to do.
They will lose their guy.
Where to me, they don't know what to do. Where to everything.
Them motherfuckers go outside like, the sun.
Right.
No.
Right.
Swear to God, like, they don't know what to do outside. Like, all they do, like, they go to the bathroom with their phone, take showers with their phone. They even got a phone that's fucking waterproof, for the everything. So
I ain't gonna hold you though. If I sit my phone down somewhere now and like it's on a charger and like I'll go out the room, I'm like,
right. Swear to God, even when you don't got your phone, give it real. Sometimes you feel your phone vibrate.
yeah.
That's how you know you be on the phone
Like,
too
it
fucking
ain't
much.
just the kids. It ain't just the kids.
Or to me, but it's just like we're too used to it now. But it's like, remember, like, what was that first electronic? A beeper? Pager?
Take it back to the house phones, man.
I was going
You gotta call your man like, yo, I'm on my way in 15 minutes.
Word.
He knew to wait for you.
Be outside and meet me halfway.
Yeah,
Meet me halfway.
halfway,
That was the
yeah.
thing. Meet me halfway.
This phone jump technology, I ain't big on it.
Now you can check. Literally, me and my brother, right? So somehow I went to Family Dollar and my phone fell out my pocket. So we tracked it with my iPhone. We followed this nigga all over Syracuse. Mind you, we chased this nigga all through Syracuse following the beat. Like first we was on foot, but then we went to the west side, we found this nigga car. So then we got in the car like, yo! My brother like, yo! So then the dude pull off. So my brother mad as hell, because he's like, he seen me. I'm like, nah, he probably ain't see you. Like, no, he seen me. He pulled off on purpose. So we track it all the way to the store on the west side after we follow his car. So once we caught sight of his car, we started following the car. He pulled over at a store we get out the car, and then he looking. He looking like, we walk up to the car and his girlfriend, like he posted up against the car like this, and then his girl, so I'm, I can't see, I'm not even trying to be menacing, I'm blind. So she looked, he come out the car, he like, oh, you like my car? And then I'm like, nah, I'm like, yeah, your car alright, but you got a phone in there? It's a diesel nigga, but he looking at us like,
Word.
these niggas crazy, like he like, I was hoping that you called. I'm like, nigga, I done text and threatened and called that phone a million times. But he's like, yeah, here it go. He's like, yeah. But the bottom line of that is, I tracked him with my phone every movement that he made until we found his ass. That's where technology is these days. I literally tracked this man. It took like 45 minutes, but I know he was like, yo, these motherfuckers is crazy.
They went through all that.
We went on through all that. He was a big diesel motherfucker too. But he ain't even, he switched up real quick. At first he like, oh yeah, you looking at my car? Oh, and I'm like, yeah, your phone in there?
Yeah, technology will get you in trouble.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, babe, pass me that phone that's over there. Mm-hmm. Yeah, pass me that motherfucking phone.
Alright.
But yeah, so, what about you? How has technology affected you?
I don't like it. It don't really affect me. Everybody know I use my phone, but I don't pick up the phone for nobody at all. But as far as my kids with this technology stuff, I feel like with this COVID thing and kids gotta be at home, that's important for them to use the Zoom or whatever, because it still gives them the chance to learn or whatever. But for the most part, I just think it takes away from a lot of like growing up and basic stuff that they should know they don't know.
Yeah, it's social skills. Like you don't learn social skills unless you deal with people. Like you have to meet the bully. You have to, like, some people actually, who said this? I can't remember exactly who said it. It was some comedian that was like, sometimes kids have to be bullied. He was like, yeah, your son walk around like they Billy Badass until they really come into Billy Badass, and then they figure out that they good at math. Like you have to interact with people, or you won't even know. You don't know how to share. Like some own children, like they don't have siblings, but they learn how to deal and share and all that stuff through school and interaction with other people.
Yeah, you're right. But technology could be good too, because it does make a lot of memories. Like for instance, like there's a lot of stuff that happened when we was young that we don't have pictured or that we don't have videoed or something like that. Exactly.
I kind of miss scrapbooks though.
Yeah, but like in our brain, you gotta think about it. And we didn't used to save a lot of pictures and shit like that neither. Like we got a lot of pictures and stuff like that, but it's just like if we'd have had phones and shit like that, we'd have way more memories with our grandparents, would have had way more memories with our uncle, would have had way more memories with a lot of people. But it was just like technology wasn't big back then.
That's a whole fact.
We was really like, we used to go to the market every Saturday. We used to do shit like we could take pictures of that, little videos. And I'm like, I don't know.
But I feel like because we didn't have technology, the memories are better.
Exactly.
Yeah, they ingrained in you.
So.
And it works your brain more too. You think about it.
It was natural though. Like the memories back then was like, they just happened. Now
the phone wasn't there. As soon as the phone clicked on, you're like, oh, okay. When
I think about it though, because I remember when my father and my mother moved us to Georgia, they was reading maps. It wasn't no GPS. They was looking at maps. They get us to fucking Georgia. Like that's crazy to me. Like that's a skill.
Ain't nobody getting lost now.
If I look at the map right now, I'll probably be like, man, fuck this.
I ain't look at a map in school.
That's what I'm saying. I probably could. I don't know, man. I probably could, but I don't think off the top of my head I can tell you where all 50 states at. I'm gonna be honest.
Me neither.
Cause I don't really give a fuck. Like if I'm there,
I know that northern ones like up here, like New York.
Yeah,
I'm gonna be honest.
I can do at least 50%.
She got it.
I was like, but I don't know about. I can't tell you that middle or that. I tell you Florida, Georgia, right there.
Yeah,
Florida, I don't know
the coast and all of that. But when it get to it's this little thing called Mimo. That's like a.
That's how you look up the map.
It's like a little. it look like a little elf, and that help me remember how they. I'll show you how to do it. But yeah. So while we're talking about how technology keeps you in, I wanted to have a topic on going out. Where are some of your guys' dream places to visit or live? However you want to take that.
Off the top of my head, I'm gonna say Hawaii.
Hawaii? Why Hawaii?
I don't know. It just seemed very like tropical, something that's different.
And it's in the United States.
I don't know. Hawaii just I always seen it as like something different. Where like you see on TV, you see them in their the girls.
They grass skirts and
but it's you don't hear too many people say I've been to Hawaii, I've been there. They don't talk about it. You always hear people say Paris, London, stuff like that. But it's like I've heard people talk about Hawaii, and I heard that it's not a lot there, but I still wouldn't mind going.
When I heard we talking about things,
All right, I'm
yeah, your family, promise.
What about you?
My dream place, I don't know what it would be called because I don't know. But I know that it would be a very, very pretty island with like a little, maybe like those rooms that be like on the water, like when you open your door, you be right there in the water, your bed be.
Venice.
Yeah, something like that. Like I think that it would be like a very, very pretty place like that.
That's what I'm on places.
Like a place where you can be alone and really nice. Maybe like, but yeah, that would be my place. A place to live would be somewhere peaceful and quiet, but still like smashing, but not Virginia, but not Syracuse. Like
to live. I ain't think about that.
My dream places to visit, for number one is Tokyo. If you know me, you know I'm a big ass anime head and I love Japanese culture, period. But Tokyo has always been my dream place to go. I want to go to Venice because the roads are water.
Venice is
in Italy, I think. And
it's another Venice
like Venice Beach or
though.
something.
Yeah, I want to say Venice Beach.
I don't know. But, and then I think I would, I don't know, man. If I go somewhere with Spanish women, I'm probably going to have a whole bunch of, like, I have a fantasy that I just want to go on a trip with somebody that I don't know. Like, we don't speak the same language.
Woo!
And then we just communicate through the language, body language, the language.
He wants the love language.
Yeah.
That's what he get into, the love language.
Just on a cruise, and then,
Right. I don't know, anywhere.
How you start whistling? You such in a relationship that you get scared when a single person start talking about his single fantasies. You say, whoa, you're going to get me in trouble.
Wait. He brought it up, I did. I was going to say, anywhere with some water and nice, peaceful, anything, I probably would gravitate to. But I can't have family that's scared to get in the water and do things. I got a lot of family that hate to get in the water.
So on your trip, right? You and your fiance, you set in the mood, right? You got the candle.
I'm the energy. Yeah. I'm gonna set the tone.
You setting the tone, but is you gonna set a Drake scented candle to get the mood
Woo!
right?
We ain't doing Drake. I might play the music. I don't think about a candle.
You don't want a Drake scented candle?
Yeah, I put that in there.
I want to know like what does the Drake? How did they put that scent together? Like
it smell like
is it like his favorite
he had the sweat
cologne?
and they grabbed it.
They said it's gotta be his, I don't know, man, but
He said he had sweat and they grabbed it.
I can't stand that they label like Drake the poster boy for light skinned people. It bothers the shit
He's
out of me.
emotional.
Why did
He's
you
emotional.
Huh?
Why did you yellow?
I'm not yellow. I am brown. Okay.
No.
I am brown,
Right
not brown
now.
sugar.
I'm brown skinned, you're light skinned. So all my friends that like to call me light skinned, this nigga is light skinned, I'm brown skinned. That's the difference.
You had to point that out?
Yes.
I still got
I
melanin.
get called light skinned all the
I
time.
don't know. So that means
What-
like, when it starts snowing, you're gonna get really, really light.
It did start snowing already. This is about as light as I get. I'm darker.
Now, I don't know why
than
this side of me is light. I don't know.
That's supposed to be like
No, this is like
That's
light
mama.
though.
That's mama.
This shit is red.
Yeah.
But listen. Then what was you talking
The
about?
Drake candle.
Yeah, see? Drake. what the fuck? If I come in any of my boys' crib and they got a Drake scented candle, I'm letting everybody know about it.
Well, you gotta be like, that's for the women.
It's gotta be, but I don't understand, man. I don't understand Erykah Badu. I don't want your vagina scented incense either. I think she has a sexual energy that's like nobody else I've ever seen. Like it's weird. Like something about her is just different. But I still don't want that shit. I'm sorry. Alright, you saying no comment? He's like I might burn a couple. I don't know.
You know what?
I might burn a couple.
From Drake's point of view, I think he's doing it from, you know, he got it around the house. He want to light the candle. A nice female coming in and go, oh, it's a nice candle. They smell good.
Yo, if Drake burns his own candle,
so who is the person?
I'm gonna burn my own candle.
Who is the person that's supposed to buy the candle? Am I supposed to burn the candle? Buy the candle, or like is it a men candle or a woman candle?
It better be a woman candle. That's what I'm saying. If anybody has a Drake candle, that's a man.
You think he got these candles and they not in his house?
Bro, I don't care if you gay. I'm still coming at you if you got a Drake candle.
Okay. To be honest, I don't think it's his scent. I think
It could be for
his name on it.
No, I think it has to be like something that he
No, it's
likes.
a scent.
It has to be like
it says smells.
No,
like
because
Drake.
you know, like when rappers and stuff. But you know, like when rappers and stuff do chips, like those rap time, snack time, whatever that shit is.
Yeah.
I feel like it's just something that he likes. It's a scent that he likes.
Yeah,
It can't be a scent of him.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie. I thought
him, man. He is the light.
So you think that it smell like okay, boom, like oh Drake.
Yes.
Like, I don't know. Like,
yes. But Drake probably think you smell that goddamn good. That's how Drake is.
I think it's the condoms that you have.
We all use other people's products. He doesn't have a scent. I'm pretty sure he used Dove or something else.
Listen, until
he went in the store.
Until I reach the heights that I want to reach and I become the poster boy for light skin.
You didn't get a candle?
I'd rather have Chris Brown be the poster boy for light skin other than Drake.
Whoa.
He about to say
too far. Let's not even talk about Chris Brown.
I'm just saying, I'd rather have him. Until I get there, I'm gonna come save us. I'm gonna lift us out the dirt.
There's some better light skins out there, bro.
I don't even like that sentence. but yeah. I feel like this podcast already in this episode, we probably offended like 3 different pockets of people. But it's not intentional. We love everybody. And if anything that we misunderstand, feel free to comment and give us your information. We're open. That's the
difference. Share, comment,
that's the difference. I don't always feel like I'm right. I mean, I kind of do, but I'm always open. I'm always open for the dialogue. You racist bastard. Just because
shut up, like you always listen my fucking.
You 2 shades away. That's the whole thing.
I'm not.
Let you be homeless in the winter time. One winter, you can be my complexion.
I'm browsing, bro.
Anyway, so where do we want to go from here?
Man, just up to Floyd.
Yeah, okay. So I was gonna go there. Floyd and Logan Paul. So Logan Paul is gonna try to
wait. Before you finish, who got your money on?
Floyd.
I gotta ask.
I
gotta ask.
Stupid question.
Who you listen?
He's not gonna have the same
brother just won.
Brother did.
Their brother, y'all see him? Their brother just did.
Who brother is it?
The dude that beat up Nate.
The white dude?
Jersey. Yeah.
So Floyd's fighting the brother.
The big brother or little brother?
Big brother.
Or the everything.
He going in.
Look, take her whole perspective. Her whole face changed.
When they won?
Oh, it's in February, right?
In February.
Floyd gonna beat the shit out of this nigga, man.
Then I gave Floyd 2 months to train.
He got excited about it though. I seen
it here.
Hey.
Yeah, come through.
Set the podcast up.
Right.
He gonna be knocked the fuck out.
Wait, you ain't say who you got?
He better have Florida. He gotta get out.
You got Floyd?
You
got Floyd?
I mean, Logan Paul might have a chance, you know? He's gonna get knocked the fuck out.
Listen,
there's no chance.
There's
no chance, bro. There's no chance. Floyd is an actual boxer. If Like I said, if Nate Robinson went and trained for a year, he probably would have won. This is Floyd we're talking about. There is no chance. That's my opinion.
Age difference.
Age difference, what that mean?
It's a big age difference, right?
Yeah. No. I'm not sure
Listen,
about any of that. So
Floyd, I'm with you. I'm with you, but I ain't sleep, bro. Come on with it. Just come prepared like how you always do. Just show up.
Floyd, come on, this motherfucking ass.
Floyd going to beat this shit. We ain't even gotta stay on this shit too long. This was a quick hit. Like that's gonna be. They probably gonna try to make a no knockout rule in that shit, but I hope
they better.
Cause that white boy going down.
But Floyd, 12 rounds, Floyd. We want 12 rounds.
12 rounds?
We want 12
I think it's
rounds.
only 8.
We give us. Come on, man.
I don't know however.
12 rounds.
Knock his ass out. And 2 for his little brother.
Well, Mike Tyson only got 8.
That's what I'm saying. And that was the main event, so I'm sure they ain't doing 12 rounds.
They might. Floyd can.
It's Floyd.
So what is this shit they doing now? What is this, like a new boxing thing?
Yeah.
Or anybody can box?
I don't know what's going on.
His brother made
It's a
some
new
money.
law
He
that they
said,
passed?
who you want to fight?
I'm about to go get my ass knocked out for some money in a second.
He told his brother, you next, right? Look, got him Floyd. You knocked Nate out, got him Floyd.
Alright, speaking of stuff that just, they keep using and coming back, Power is back. I don't know exactly what that means, so Shanise, you want to take it?
Power is one of the dopest seasons, episodes. What is it? Reality TV? I don't know if it's
I ain't got that reality.
Well, it's not reality TV, but what is it? Like
It's a series.
a series.
Yeah.
So
what is this? When they say Power
What should
is
we
back?
expect?
Mary J. Blige is on there.
But when they say Power is back, is it a
Back on.
continuation? Or
Yeah,
is
like
it-
cause they split the episodes. So like the first season of this is the Power book. Powers with Ghost in it. He died. Now this is the Power book.
Part 2.
This is Tariq, Sasha.
his son?
Yeah.
Yeah. Nah, but he official though. And this Power.
So,
His son is Mary J. Blige and her family, and well, Mary J. Blige is in it. She has a family. That's they tough. They like run some shit wherever they from. And
I
So
seen
she like Cookie without the music?
definitely. Hold on, it was Cookie. No, she like it's like a little another. This shit is just like how this was like Mary J. Blige, like Tasha and her family. But Mary J. Blige, husband is in jail. He runs shit. He got a tough son, Kane. Another son that's gay. A daughter. She trying to teach them the game, but they all got different lifestyles.
the guy that plays Bobby Brown, that's Mary J. Blige's son. Right? I'm sorry, but that's how we know you as Bobby Brown.
Kane, but he do good though.
Kane. I feel like his character is too much. Like, he's a great actor. I just feel like in this series, he's too tough.
I feel like his character is. A lot like maybe Kane. What's 50 Cent name in it?
Kane.
Kanan. Oh, that's funny. Kane.
Yeah.
Kanan.
Oh, God.
Oh, duh. Kanan. Duh. I never even.
Yeah, they really
Yo,
snapped that
Kanan, that's crazy. I never even thought about that.
one. I'm sure they did.
I never thought about that,
I'm
but yeah,
sure the
but
writers did.
Kane reminds me a lot of Kanan because he's tough as a bitch. And
You can tell he's stupid, though.
yeah, I don't know, there's a lot going on, but they trying to get Tasha out, to put Tariq in. It's a bunch of bullshit.
So-
Hey, yo, KJ, you supposed to be writing this Hood series, this whole documentary. You may hit me up the write on it, but we can do better than the writers on Power.
Woo! I've seen it a lot.
Who is KJ?
You don't know KJ?
No, I don't.
Kimmergan? You done seen his videos. I'm sure you done seen everybody in Syracuse get their videos.
Man.
Listen, when y'all get the
Tune
series
in,
together,
next episode. That shit gonna be fire. Sunday night.
I'm
Saturday
ready.
night.
I'm waiting for them to bring Tommy back. They gotta bring somebody
Yeah,
back
Tommy.
that's intriguing to get me to watch the show. Bring Tommy back.
Yeah, Tommy. I mean, Method Man. Method Man ain't Tommy, but
I ain't watched none of that shit. I accidentally woke up, like, you know how Hulu keep playing once you, like, so I fell asleep and I woke up and Power was on. Actually,
You know,
I see
Power.
that the interest, it was the episode, I can see where people can get attached to it. Like, I can see, like, I make a lot of fun about Power because from what I heard, there's a lot of bad writing, but
Now it is. Before, no.
It was like the first episode that I was watching when they're setting everything up. Like he like the dude met that Puerto like what is it Ghost? The Puerto Rican girl that he like walked up and he didn't see each other in years and He was with his wife before that and
you know power is a part of people's Sunday. Like they wake up to like
right. Or it's Saturday night, like shit, I'm going in the crib, it's midnight, I'm about to watch Power, especially with the pandemic. Yeah. Go ahead and grab your bottle.
And everybody do the same thing. They go watch it before Sunday come. Yeah. Run it Facebook, tell it. Like chill.
I only know Power because the Joe Budden podcast used to recap it on the episodes every week.
So you gotta watch some of it.
But yeah, I might go back because I used to watch. When it was the what was it? What they call that show with Cookie and Empire versus Power. I started watching Empire because it was musically based.
Empire was fire.
That shit pissed me off. I liked I guess what's the dude name?
Hakeem?
Nah, I ain't like him because he couldn't rap and he was too cocky. But Jussie Smollett. I liked his character before he did all that stage shit that he did, but we're not gonna go into that because that was a long time ago.
But you know what? Talking about gay stuff though, like, but his like what he was doing in that show, his was like actually good though.
Yeah. That's one thing that I always
he set the bar high.
I always like when like if it's done the right way. Like I don't like when you can tell when it's just forced and they just doing it for a reason. Like but it's certain stuff like I'm trying to think of a show that I was watching.
A little natural.
Like there was this movie called it was a series on Netflix called Daybreak, and it was about the apocalypse. And basically, but the adults became these little things. They were like zombies, but they weren't contagious. Like they bit you wouldn't turn. Mm-hmm. But the teenagers was alive. But it was this black dude who was like a samurai. But they come to find out that him and the football player, they were all football players. But him and the head football player they were in love with each other. But the way that they did it was dope. Like, he's one of my favorite characters in that show. Like, the way that they did it wasn't forced. You can see that as a high school dilemma. You can see that, like, they had to hide because they were jocks. Like, it all makes sense. You know what I'm saying? Like, so when they do it that way, it's fine. Like, it's good storytelling. There's people real problems. It's just I hate when they stereotype it and they make it a certain kind of way. Because I feel like that should be offensive. While when they're giving them but on the outside they make it look like they're being included when they're like the same way that they did us. Like I feel like when you're included, but you're gonna play these roles where you're gonna be a picky nigga, like you know what I mean, like or like you're gonna shuffle and dance for master the way, or you're gonna be a drug dealer, or you're gonna be this if we let you in this kind of way. We're not gonna give you the like. That's how I feel. It's the same kind of correlation to me. So I feel like it's exploitation.
I'm a Starbucks.
Somebody, she needs some milk.
Alright, so
Jay probably mad as fuck I said that.
It's the third one. I'll keep in mind already. Alright, so
let me see. Did you do that?
Alright, so
I can't do that.
why can't you believe that? I'll bite sometimes. What did he ask me to?
That's a 4 for the 5th one.
But anyway, so on a serious note, I don't know how much of this I'm about to edit out. But anyway, Bush, Obama, and Clinton agreed.
Are we on the politics again?
No. But while we're on the social media type of era, I just want to get this out of the way. So Bush, Obama, and Clinton agreed to take the vaccine on TV, on camera.
I feel like that's official. That they can come together and do that.
I think that is bullshit. You can do all kinds of magic tricks behind camera. I don't know. I don't trust it. That's just me.
Obama, I do trust him.
I don't feel like Obama would do no bullshit.
But,
or Clinton.
But
who you said was doing it? Obama, Clinton, and Bush?
Biden, right?
No, Bush, Obama, and Clinton.
Oh, Bush.
Mm-hmm.
Like
President Bush.
Yeah, that's something.
Ex-President Bush.
That's a Republican.
Bush
pretty cool as fuck.
With Obama?
They gonna shoot them with water.
Yeah.
They're
It's real, cuz.
They're not gonna give him the damn real vaccine. Whatever. Y'all know me.
Bush
Y'all don't know me by
Bush
now.
gotta get it. Bush gotta get it anyway. He's over 80, so he gotta get it first.
He over 80.
So y'all agree with the vaccine of them giving it to us then, in that by saying that? Just because those three
everybody
took it on camera is okay and acceptable.
But everybody needs it. Everybody needs it.
So they came up with a vaccine that fast, but there's all this other shit.
I think they've been had a vaccine.
I mean, there's a cure for it. There's a cure for AIDS. AIDS is a man-made disease.
I think they already had a vaccine. It's just everybody can't get it. You're not that sick. They got limitations on who get it.
But now they're producing it. So you're saying that they're not giving the same vaccine to the lower class that they're giving to the upper class? Or?
But they give it the same. You just gotta get in line.
Maybe.
Yo.
The older people get it first,
and then
they go down.
Healthcare workers.
Yeah.
I just feel like be careful, man. Don't do anything because some figure is telling you.
Listen, y'all want the world to open back up? Get in line.
Get in line. Mm-hmm.
If y'all don't get in line, get this thing cleared up.
I'm gonna remind you at this camp at one point. This guy was saying, "Hey, yeah, get in line so you can take showers." And then, yeah.
That's not the same.
And we know what them showers ended. We're not gonna go into too many more details than that. But never be sheep. You don't need to be led by anybody. Follow your gut.
When they bring it, listen. This is what happened.
What are you talking about?
He took it. When they bring this
Where?
vaccine,
what did you need me to explain to you?
let it go.
What do you want me to
Let it go.
Yeah, well, let it go.
You want me to explain to you?
No. But they gonna bring this vaccine to y'all job, and if you don't get it, guess what? Guess where you going? Quarantine at home again, because you don't want to take the vaccine.
That's fine. Send me home. Somebody gotta pay me though.
That's what's gonna happen.
These are different times, man. Times are different, man. I don't know. Go with God, people. Go with God. That's all I can say. Yeah, and while we're on sad subjects, let's get the passing of Natalie. I don't know how to say her last name. You might not butcher it. Go ahead. Natalie Deselli. Something like that. But we all know her from
Deselli.
That's mainly. She had a lot of.
How to Be a Player. She was a sister.
Rest in peace, sweetie.
Natalie
definitely
Deselli.
Another great loss in 2020.
Colon cancer, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right.
From what?
Colon cancer. Yeah, rest in peace. Your work is
always
phenomenal.
Yeah, and will always be.
I know girls still out here getting them hairdos.
Yeah, I'm about to go watch that when I get out of here.
They still listen because of you. They still putting color in their hair with the twist at the top.
The other one was Halle Berry, right?
Yeah. They still doing that. Big earrings. You started that. They still doing it.
You the bomb. Still.
There's nothing like having a legacy to live behind. Your life wasn't in vain. Rest in peace. Yeah. So, with all that seriousness out the way, how about we get messy for a second? So, about your boy, Lil Baby. Lil Baby gotta be paying for it. I don't know what tape he saw her going crazy in that he said I gotta have it. But
who is the girl? What did she do?
She's a porn star.
Okay.
And
he was excited, but he wanted to do it.
And she leaked it though. She went and told her.
Oh, she leaked the set.
No, she said she had. She said you shouldn't let me record. She said all kind of stuff in her. With I don't know if it was her tweets or if it was Instagram post or whatever it was, but she was wilding. And then she was like, she's like, it's some of the best I ever had in my life, and I'm probably never gonna get it again. My publicist already said I messed that up. I don't care.
Well, she might get her money's worth now.
But like, why? But what is the purpose? What is the like? Okay, he got a boo at home, and he can basically have any, presumably not any, but the majority of the fans.
He did it thinking she wasn't gonna come up.
But why did he do that?
He thought it was quick.
Okay, but we're bashing him. Why the fuck would she even say anything? Bitch, you're a whole porn star. This is what the fuck you do.
Yeah, that's what she wanted.
Why did you put it out there for me? And you took money, so you're a prostitute now. Where did everything? Like, you took 6 stacks to fuck. Like, not for nothing. He didn't do nothing wrong. It was fun. He's, he got a girlfriend, but he young. He just wanted the experience fucking a porn star.
She probably did.
And I'm pretty sure she was like, what you call him? He offered a couple stacks. He a big rapper. She was excited. She did it, but you did some lame shit to record
I never understood.
Somebody, I feel like somebody got in
I was about to say that.
Maybe wrong, and that was lame as fuck for her to do.
But like when we go to niggas sent like a girl.
Was she a whack porn star or was she fire?
I don't know.
She
exactly. That's what she needed some pop.
She must have been
what's
fire.
her name? You know her name?
It is Miss London.
Nobody.
Miss London.
Yeah, we definitely don't know her.
I've heard of her before.
Because most niggas know porn stars that's popping.
I don't.
We don't.
So I got
yeah,
but I don't know them by heart. I know my cousin will tell you.
We don't know Miss London though, bro.
Yeah, I've heard of her name before. I don't think she knows.
You want to see her video?
He seen something that she liked.
Did you want to see her video?
Stop fucking with
No,
me.
I'll go find her later.
Listen, y'all go search Miss London and tell me if she knows what she's doing.
Miss London has got her views up off my boy.
But listen, while we're on the subject of dudes is exposing women that send them nudes is the lamest shit in the world. Like, I feel like okay, we was fucking around and she sent you a picture of something. Okay, like what does that say about you? Like, okay, I'm messing you around. That doesn't do anything for you. That just makes you a fucking lame. Like I never understand that shit. I never get it. Now I understand how dudes should be getting leaked when a girl find it and expose it and do all that shit. Like I can see like women that expose that shit quick. But for a man that expose that is like the lamest thing in the world because a woman trusts you and she confide in you. And it's like, I don't know. And it's basic, like you're not saying she's not a hoe for doing it. Like that doesn't make her a hoe. That doesn't make her nasty. That doesn't make her anything at all. Well, it just makes you a lame.
You know how the internet gonna tear it up.
But it's stupid.
You know how they gonna do it.
Anything you said, like, what was that? Did y'all see that video? I didn't watch it because I read all of the comments about it, but it was some dude who videotaped a woman and like she had maggots or some weird shit.
No, that's stupid though.
But he was laying with her. Like he videotaped her and she had maggots inside her or something weird. But he was videotaping her while she was naked. And it's like, okay, but bro.
Where were the maggots?
Gross.
Yeah, but it's like, bro, you was there. Like she's naked in bed and you had access to her. You had to do something to get close to her. That makes you dirty, yeah, that's nasty as fuck.
That means the camera's rolling. Let's make this money.
No,
that's some nasty shit, bro. I don't understand, man. It's just weird.
Oh, people like to go viral for the wrong reason.
But yeah, so Lil Baby, I don't know what to tell you, bro. Hold your head, cause you ain't getting over this one for a while. I don't think.
Just don't rap about nothing that's similar to this. It's not gonna sound right.
I just don't understand. Like I just don't see it. I just don't get it. I just don't. He probably could have, like, there's some Lil Baby. This is a privilege. Where you want to go? You want to stay at a high stakes hotel? Or you want to? Well, he gave her 6 stats straight for it. Like.
So did she put a video out?
He knew the camera.
No, but she said she has one.
And if she didn't put the video out, more likely she don't have a video. She just saying that. But what did she put out? Like, what did she
probably
say?
Sue the shit out of her.
But what did she say though? That she gave. All he said was like that she fucked him and he gave her 6 stacks.
So she gave her exactly 6 stacks.
Why, Marquise?
Miss, she got, I don't know. So bitch, did good, but he still gotta pay. I have like 5 phones, still nobody can ever reach me. I be busy. Correction 16K, could only send 9,000 on Zelle. The IRS be on my ass.
Oh, more information got come on.
Not dropping no names, but Jada not leaving this man ever. That's when she put his girlfriend in there.
Hold on. She said that he gave her 16,000.
Correction 16K, he could only send 9,000 on Zelle. The IRS be on my ass. The best dick I ever had came from a millionaire who didn't say more than 2 full sentences to me. Literally beat me to the mattress as soon as the guy in the room.
That's Lil Baby? That's Lil Baby?
Mm-hmm.
He paid her 16,000 and he complaining about giving his baby mother too?
Yeah. That's nutty. That's nutty, man. I don't know, bro. I don't know what you saw that you liked. I don't.
Shit, 16,000 word to me. You complaining about that too.
But the crazy thing about it is he gonna take that on the chin and keep it moving. And that's the best. I think that's the only thing he actually can do.
It's kind of hard to bring somebody down there. Like,
I mean, but I just don't understand.
they don't really care about that. They don't care about that.
That shit is weird.
She's gonna drop a verse tomorrow, and they ain't gonna care about that.
Nah, they gonna be on this for at least another week. All right, so I know they're familiar with the Breakfast Club. Breakfast Club is a big part, I guess, to everybody. Even though Charlamagne the Envy be gay as hell all the time. Charlamagne has been threatening about leaving for the longest, and he actually now signed a 5-year extension to iHeart, which means that he would be with them 5 more years. Does the Breakfast Club mean anything to you guys?
I love the Breakfast Club. Truthfully, Charlamagne could have been left a long time ago if he wanted to. Because his voice, he got the biggest voice there.
But what they gonna do without Charlamagne?
Right, that's what I'm saying.
But
Like, I would have taxed him so hard, it would have been funny.
yeah, but I mean, they could do a show without Charlamagne. It just won't be the same.
They can't. They have to completely drop it, but
Charlamagne's an asshole.
I understand why he probably stayed because he has a friendship with both of them.
It's a dynamic though. It's like you.
Yeah.
Why if it ain't broke, don't fix it. You can venture out. He still got time to go do other stuff. So like he can venture out and do stuff. But
He's probably
might as well get that
he's
check.
probably tired of it though.
But Charlamagne was dead ass wrong for not defending Angela with Jeezy. I mean Gucci.
Oh, when he's saying that he's like,
No, he called her a bitch when they was interviewing him, and he just like kind of chuckled it off.
You know why? Charlamagne don't care about stuff like that.
But he needs to. Like that shit co-host. No, nobody can say nothing about Shanise right now, and I'm just gonna let it go. Like, I don't care how big a name you are. If somebody
This is the difference. This is the difference.
I wanna come on your podcast.
He's known her forever.
But it's
known her forever.
He's known her for a while.
Not only that, why did you call her a bitch?
Because.
But they had something else going on
He said that Angela Lee was all over him wanted to smash, and she was like, nah. And basically, he got mad and called her a bitch.
He was saying that she was like basically wanted to give it up. I remember that a minute ago, yeah. And that was something.
And he all Charlamagne had to say like, bro, you don't do that in front of me. Like, I understand you got your beef, but he ain't had the muscle up.
We know Charlamagne is not like that. So he did exactly how he was gonna act. I wasn't surprised by him not sticking up for her.
Angela was mad for the longest. That's part of when they would start talking about him leaving because that tension they made up. But at the same time, you gotta defend me, bro.
If something like that happens, it's gonna bring tension and friendship is gonna go sour. Time to go.
Facts. And moving on real quick, we can go to. Casanova turned himself in. Me and Shanise said last week that he should have did the run, but he didn't. And G Herbo turned himself in too for what was it? Fraud
or something. I don't know.
Credit card scams or some brand new shit like that. But yeah, man, Casanova. I've been saying for the longest that we need somebody to replace Vlad because Vlad is not good for our culture. He comes and has people snitch on themselves. But they're using Vlad's interview, with Casanova as evidence in court against him. And that just goes to show people have been saying this for years. We know this, and still Vlad gets these interviews, and he's not for us at all. Fuck you, Vlad. Yeah, so that's really not got too much more to hit on. They breakdancing in the Olympics.
I really feel like that's just some shit that could like, okay, black people, you want something here? Breakdancing in the Olympics. They're gonna put anything in the Olympics.
I guarantee you that it's gonna be white people mostly breakdancing in the Olympics.
There's no such thing as a white person breakdancing. Nobody.
How can you say that? I'm pretty sure
that's not what it's for.
What do you mean?
That's not what it's for.
I feel like it's
they started a
sport. They didn't start it.
They didn't.
But what did they start? We're not gonna go into that. But yeah, this is all. I think it's a competition and it's gonna be like a sporting event. So
you gonna sign up?
I can't break dance.
Come on, let's go sign up.
I can be hold up.
Right, you're black. You break dance.
I can't do that. I could try. I don't know how. I ain't got no damn rhythm. I don't know how the hell I can rap as good as I can. I can't dance for shit.
Come on, get it together, man.
I be trying.
Don't tell nobody.
I just got one of these probably. I can give you a
Turn to
couple of
breakdance.
these. That's it.
That's it.
I ain't supposed to break this. I used to do the Running Man when I was younger. That's all I could do. I can't even do that shit no more. I used to get my MC Hammer on, nigga. But my mother used to do the worm. Like when she was still like 30, I don't think she can do that shit now. When she was like 30 something, I seen her do
Well, you don't know. Ask her when you go home.
She can still do that pop. Like she was trying to tell me, she said you gotta do every joint individually.
He's testing you right now, basically. He wants you to go and play in the Olympics.
Who, my mother? If I see my mother in a sweatsuit and that headband break inside the cardboard box, bro,
I want to see it.
yeah, I pay to see that.
Both.
Oh no, man. My mother used to kill it though. That's the thing. She was nice with it.
Breakdancing. So it's in you already.
It ain't in me. No, I didn't inherit that. That skipped right over me. I don't know which one of my siblings can do that shit, but it ain't me.
They put in that one song we all can breakdance.
No. Unless Keisha has to break this one.
Why? Because you can't do it?
I don't want to do it.
If they put in that, the M-A-S, the T-E-R, and the
Hey, how you play something rapping in the words, man? Do you guys know why breakdancing got his name and where it originated from?
Go ahead, tell us.
I'm asking you, do you know?
I'm like thinking right now.
So, breakdancing came from when DJs used to be up on the like they be DJing parties.
That's number one essence of hip hop.
Yeah, and they put it on the break part of the beat where they like where it was an instrumental and they keep bringing it back. Boom, boom, boom. Where it's just a still part. And then breakers just start coming, and then eventually MCs start rapping over, or they start talking over that. I'm him, I'm this guy, that guy, da 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 da. And then they do that little flow, and then it transitioned into people actually rapping over it. It was a whole. So that's another thing that I don't understand why people charge so much for sampling, because our whole essence of everything started from sampling. Like we really, breakdancers really was they call them break dancers because they would dance on the break when they had put that little part of the record and keep spinning it back. And it's like it wasn't no real, and even the rappers, that's how they did it. Even rappers, the person that I'm trying to think of what part, the hip hop, the hip hop, you don't stop. That shit came from rappers that was underground in the club, and this white lady came. She knew this one dude rap, and then she was like, I'm trying to put together a group because she heard the shit at the club, and she found this dude. He brought his friends there. This one dude like, I rap, and he started spitting that shit, but he heard it at the club, and that's why a lot of underground artists don't really like rappers that like songs. They're like, what is this shit? Because they was stealing. That's a whole nother topic.
Word.
But I think we're done. You guys have anything to talk about? Anything to add?
I love y'all, every single last one of y'all.
Some of y'all.
Keep watching.
Some of y'all.
All of you guys.
Keep watching.
All right, so yeah.
Deuces, see you guys later.
A hip hip hop and don't stop.
They gonna give us a second?
No, we're not doing that. That would be edited out.
This has been Give Us a Second. Thank you for sitting with us. I'm Streetz. This is Shanise. This is Lo Quis. You already know. We'll see you next week.